situation and a excellent resolution. It's time for game number 3 of our evening, of our third series of our evening. My name's still TJ, still casting North American Open alongside Daniel D2 Akuta. Let's get into the draft. Can you explain the situation with the sub?
Okay, so Zello was lagging. In his own words, he had 999 MS, which not a good situation to be in. That it kind of explains his 000 stat line last game. So he is being replaced by the Pierce J, who I believe is Devil, the streamer from AOV, and also he streams Wildrift as well. So going to be a little bit drop off. No offense to Devil here, and it's going to be uphill climbing for TGC, but we'll see if they can pull it off regardless.
Even if Devil puts on the performance of his life, he did play competitive in AOV, but not at the same level as the top teams. But even if Devil puts on a really solid performance here, there's still the built-in drop-off of him not being part of this team regularly.
Right, just like teamwork and just move, you know, knowing where your team's going to be and how they move at all times is,
to be clear,
a huge factor.
Devil's a very good player. It's just not clear that he'll be able to make up for not being a regular part of this team. That's the challenge ahead of him.
Yeah.
Let's talk about
Soju is really good.
Let's talk about this
Soju's
draft.
Really good, so.
Team Gut Corki over on your right side. Get Alistair Draven. That Draven slipping through the ban phase. Fiora, Asol, Evelyn. A little bit of assassination potential. Early roaming on the board here. The Goons grabbed themselves in Ezreal Gragas. No, Ezreal Seraphine bot lane. The Gragas will take top side with a Corki in mid. Wukong to round things out.
Yeah, much different draft than we've seen so far. Obviously, things kind of. Yeah, the bans, they were Lee Sin, Kaisa, Camille, and then team Gut Corki banned out Katarina, Ziggs, and Akali. And that obviously let Draven through. Draven was actually banned the first 2 games. Draven was then picked up here by Gut Corki. Asol we have not seen yet. Obviously, who was the other hero? Can you put up the...
Sure. I just want to briefly shout out where we're at in the bracket.
Okay.
We are on this lower bracket side, and we are about to decide who goes all the way to the finals.
Yeah, my short-term memory failing me right now. The Evelyn we haven't seen was the other champion I was mentioning. So yeah, first Draven, first Asol, first Evelyn, and the familiar Fiora on Zello here. Overall, considering this is a completely different draft and they're playing with the sub, this is going to be difficult for TGC. And I just think that Goons have a very solid draft here. I think they're going to do really well. Uh-oh, Sly.
Oh, we'll stay ahead of things, but already scared back.
And Corki, I just think Corki is such a solid, strong pick overall. And you put him on Hoon, and things are gonna get scary. Mid lane, he's getting ganked maybe?
No, we're fine.
No, just kidding. Evelyn ran away.
This isn't level 5 Krampus yet, so I don't know what he's doing really. Evelyn does not have the ability to gank before they're level 5.
Yeah, you really need to have the Last Whisper to be able to get in there and deal that damage. And as you can see, it's so annoying to play against Corki because while he pops his 3, he's dealing damage while he deals damage. DJ.
Yeah.
While he's dealing damage, he's dealing
my lord.
Damage. It's very annoying.
Hoon presses forward through the stars, being dropped down to a sliver of HP to make that trade go even in the top lane. You have LeBlanc losing out on a trade with Zello simultaneously. Krampus still only level 3, not a gankable lane yet.
Yeah, typically Gragas is picked as a way to deal with Fiora from a distance, and the fact that Zello is still able to get the upper hand in that match just shows how good he is. He's just really skilled at Fiora and Camille and those high skill level champions.
I don't know, Krampus, do you think that bush was warded?
Maybe a little bit, just a little bit. Why did they see me? How did they know where I was?
The full focus pretty instantly. Oh! Huge explosive cask forces out the barrier. Zello needs to pop the honey fruits as well to stay alive. A lot of major cooldowns now as a result of LeBlanc's Good explosive
The
cast.
month.
Trying to say the names slower.
You can say however you want. Matt
Really,
LeBlanc.
I have that
Open
creative
the top lane.
license. All right, Denali.
Just whatever you feel like. Sure.
Krampus now level 5 as Beginnings goes in. The Valkyrie pulls him underneath the turret, but Beginnings is just tanking these shots. Voice of Light will not confirm the kill. The Draven ulti was damn close, though. Hoon survives one of the most aggressive dives I've ever seen. And in the meantime, in the bottom lane, Beginnings loses their life.
Yeah, Beginnings, as you saw, was super low from taking all those turret shots, and Gume just takes advantage and jumps on him to secure that kill, secure that first blood. Just disappointed that Sly was not able to land his big blue circle in order to finish off Hoon there. That would have made a huge difference if that was landed, but unfortunately not to be the case, and instead first blood goes up to the other side.
What a remarkable dive there. Shame it didn't work out. If you can see, Pierce, I'm so used to calling him Devils, because we did 2 different competitive mobile games together. But if we see Pierce be able to start stacking this Draven, you know, maybe it adds up, maybe it turns the tables in such a way that you start worrying about the lower HP bars over on the Goons.
Yeah, Draven has a ridiculous amount of damage when he's throwing out his axes. It's kind of nuts. You can't trade with him at all if he's consistently picking up his axes. So that'll be incumbent on him to make sure that happens. Obviously, his passive allows him to get a lot of gold if he's able to secure some kills and stay alive. So this could snowball out of control if they're able to pick up those kills. But obviously, you got to do the hard work first.
There we go. First Drake fight of the game. Gume,
Wards aplenty. Both teams.
All set up. Beginnings on the roam flank. Pierce all alone in the bot lane.
I wonder if they're going to try to catch him out. Yeah, he rotates back over behind this turret, so he's perfectly fine. Like I mentioned earlier, turrets aplenty, or sorry, wards aplenty, so that both sides can see what's going on here.
Drake is still up. Nobody dares start it. Pierce will reset. Not going to be present for this team fight for now. I don't know if they know it, but either way, the Goons spot an opening. Decide to go for this Drake. So start us off. Hoon all alone. Good 3-man stun, but the charm! The encore sets everything up. The Goons have a great start to the fight. Round the side, Hoon needs to flash away. Marked with the ground challenge. They've already shut down Krampus, though. There's no jungler to take away their Drake, as Lebmont will find another kill. That's Zello down. No top laner on the boards either. And yikezgg will start the Drake in earnest.
Can they take this right here? I mean, some healing coming up from Res, but the
are
short. Oh!
Burn down, dive in. Beginnings will knock up 4, but it is not enough. Hoon cleans up the action. Here comes Krampus. Too little, too late, but maybe enough for the cleanup. 1 kill passed over. We'll try and find the turn. Just yikes and rest here. No mana between them, but a double kill goes to Hoon, and a massive gold lead behind the first dragon fight goes to the Goons.
Oh, hello. Krampus. Oh my goodness, extremely low. Yikes. Can he jump on that? It's really hard with the constant, attacks coming out there from Krampus. I'm not sure what her first ability is called, but that's when it's constantly coming out like that's very hard to chase an Evelyn. Krampus going back in. She does get that passive healing whenever she is invisible, so.
Oh.
I don't think that would have been enough to kill her. I'm not sure, especially at this early stage. But anyway, back to the fight. It was very risky for them to continue to burn down the Drake after that fight. Oh, goodbye, Aurelion. So, but they, they took that risk, and whenever the thing is, they did it so quickly that the people coming from death on the side of TGC, they were coming in single file. So every time someone came in, they just burned them down. And in the end, the only kill that TGC was able to secure was the one that Krampus got after the Drake was already secured.
What a great game thus far, Daniel. But the gold lead skews towards the Goons.
Yeah, not as much as last game, though. Last game, they already had, 5, 6K gold leads with a similar kill count and Drake situation. Now it's only about, 3, 3.5 around there. And
They
so
did
this is
just get
still
the Rift Herald done.
comebackable.
Yeah. The Rift Herald is a big marker, though, because it means if the Goons are able to convert that Rift Herald, by which I mean get a couple of turret plates off of it, then that gold lead will grow pretty exponentially.
Yeah, so still, the game is still in reach here for TGC. It's not quite over, especially the way the gold can completely flip once Draven gets his passive rolling. And yeah, so they're still in it. They just need to really defend against this Rift Herald, obviously. Who might be in trouble? Charm, potentially? You can tell there.
Seems fine. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, what was that? The Draven ulti chunking Gume out of their recall. Beginnings was kind of positioning for the knockback, trying to find a cutoff, but Rest being there as well cancels the attempt. Yikes in for his own attempt. Lots of individual skirmishing. No full commit. Rest in the bush is about to find 3 visitors, though. Beginnings in, headbutt, pulverize. Rest survives until the redemption does not take any time. Here's Yikes on the flank, though, with a 3-man knock-up. Surely this is a bit much. Hoon throws out the damage. The Goons find a trade. 1 for 1 in the mid lane as Pierce is taken down.
I'm telling you, Hoon on Corki. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. From a long distance, Gume with the snipe there. Beautifully done.
Oh, Lepon in trouble as Zello finds the turn. The Goons may be pushed back here. Zello flash away. Beginnings in for the CC. He almost gets away with it, but almost does not build you gold leads as the mid turret will fall. And Hoon is now off to a real tear in this game 3. Krampus is going to try and say something about that, but can't get in range.
Oh, yeah. Yikes is trying to make something happen here. They do have full life, full mana, so they can maybe stick around. Krampus really has nothing to do at the moment. But, yeah, I'm going to say it again. Hoon on Corki is a scary sight, and he is carrying a lot of these team fights here for Goons. It is extremely worrying if you're a TGC to be facing up against this.
Yeah, what a just series of brawls in the mid lane. Now
okay, look at the hold on, look at 9.3k gold.
Double encore. Oh, with the Valkyrie over the top. What a combo. That's just the team fight. Double kill to Hoon. Almost a triple. Zello picked up by Yikes. Beginnings on the run. That is the team fight. Just that combo.
Goons is everywhere at once. They're just flying in from all sides, coming off the top rope. Hoon, they're already dead. Ben goes down as well. Stop it, they're already dead, Goons. Oh my goodness. It is just carnage right now.
What a combo at the start of that. Like, that was just the team
it was
fight.
ridiculous. Yeah, the ult coming out from Seraphine, and then the Valkyrie over. By the way, that's 90% slow. That is going to mess you up. So they come out of the charm, and they're stuck in mud. And then then they get scattered around all directions, and then Yikes comes from the left side and just finishes things off. It feels good if you're Goons, but on the side of TGC, you're not feeling too good about yourself right now.
And now 8,000 is the goal difference.
Yeah, I would say once you start getting into like the high single digits, single digit thousands, I don't know how to say that. Like basically 7-8k is where the game starts to get out of reach in the situation. It's still potentially comebackable, but you're in a lot of trouble.
Zello chased with a flash over the wall by Yikes. Hoon to follow. Zello's gone, and the gold lead continues to grow on the opposite side of the map. Rest will be isolated and focused down. Krampus and Beginnings kite away as the whirling death. The Draven ulti claims at least 1 life. Rest traded back.
Yeah, TGC trying to make something happen with the numbers advantage on the other side of the map, but all that time, Yikes is pushing over in that bottom lane, going to get yet another turret. I don't think Sly can get there in time to kind of contest. Maybe okay. They're gonna save the turret up bottom, while Hoon just never stops. Can't stop, won't stop.
Wow. I wanted to show you this. I had it in slow motion.
Boom! Wapam! Spow! And they're all dead.
Yeah, it's just the team fight. That's all it takes.
I mean, there's really no analysis there. Just look at it. Just look at it, chat. It's beautiful. Well, if you're on Team Goons.
Yes. If you're a Team Gut Corki fan, my condolences. It does not look like they will be in the finals currently. What is the path to the comeback? Can we start telling that story? Draven, I guess? Draven, Evelyn,
you just gotta
late
find
game?
those. You gotta find those isolated kills. You really just gotta jump on Hoon. He has 13k gold, TJ. You gotta shut that man down. If you do that, maybe you have a chance in these team fights. Nope. Not even Fiora can kill him.
Not even Fiora, the master duelist, can win a 1v1 versus Hoon right now.
Yeah, it's what is her gold? She's at 8.5. Yeah, you know, a 5,000 difference in gold will do that to you.
Krampus found out here, full focus in. Yikes can't find him. Krampus over the wall with the ulti, and Sly's gonna dump some damage out. But in the meantime, in the mid lane, Gumei's just found his opposing AD carry. Pierce drops, and this might be the Baron.
Slightly risky here because Krampus is still up, but gonna be hard for him to jump in with 60% health. Yeah, that's it.
And over the wall goes Hoon, just diving in, package deployed, Krampus dead, beginnings dead, double kill to Hoon.
You know what? I think the game should do that. I think they should gut Corki. I think that's something that they might want to have to do. Oh boy. This is a stomp right now. Hoon, stop it! Hoon, stop
Behind the turret now. Sly dead. Turret to fall. That will be game and series point as it finishes 2-1. The Goons stabilize after a disastrous game 1 and reverse sweep the series, booking their ticket to the grand finals and a rematch against Tribe Gaming tomorrow.
Yeah, unfortunate here for TGC, Team Gut Corki. They did lose their ADC in Soju to internet issues. However, Goons look mighty impressive that game. A 10-0-8 for Hoon, just dominant on the Corki there. And yeah, looking forward to the rematch between